Thank you very much. Good morning, and thank you very much for inviting me. For the question, three consumer associations are telling us that they need cheap electricity to stay competitive in global market and in European market. I don't know if you in the audience know, but for instance, if you are a German factory in Germany, in a heavy energy intensive segment like steel, the government will pay you hundreds of millions of euros for one factory per year just to continue operation and to offset high energy costs. We understand it's impossible for Romanian government to pay such money from the state budget. The second fact which I would like to mention is that in Germany, companies can buy cheaper electricity than in Romania. It's not Romanian's market itself, but it's the fundamental of the regional market, because Hungary and Italy are driving prices higher because they are fundamentally short. And unless Hungary will build several nuclear blocks, or Italy will think about building several nuclear blocks, it will be there for the next 20 years. So unless Romania does something dramatic, consumers in Romania will pay forever higher electricity prices. When we were preparing for the conference last week, and we tried with so many stakeholders in this room to think of what can be the best outcome of the conference today, at least for our company, for Rezolv, it was if just Romania can become an observer of AIB, because it can unlock so much of new projects. You can't believe how many clients which are factories in Romania, and they started the Green PPA procurement, or they were thinking about the Green PPA process, but their advisors from international ground told them, don't do that, because Romania is not a European country when it comes to guarantees of origin. So if we wanted to make a wish last week, that was that if only we can all contribute today to Romania, say, deciding to become an observer. And we learned yesterday that there were a series of successful meetings, and we are really amazed today with your speeches of both Sorin and Dragos and Christina. And I think that for all of us here in the room, for Renewable community, you couldn't give us a better Christmas present when actually you voiced your hope that things are on a good way. Because if there is one small baby step Romanian government can do, and it's free of charge, that is becoming an observer. You can unlock gigawatts of projects. And I just want to, let's say, stress, there are some opinions within Romania, in several stakeholders, is that foreign investments and AIB can force GOs to be exported toward abroad. And that means that Romanian industrials will no longer have access to clean power. In our opinion, it's not true, and our consumers themselves are telling us they really need prices at the 60s so that they can become competitive again when they compare on the global scale. And on the question, as a last comment, you can look at Spain. If you want to see how Romania can look like in 10 years' time, just look at Spain. The prices there are in 30s. The irradiation for solar is slightly higher, true. The wind is slightly more, but if you deduct those factors, there is no reason why Romania should pay more money for electricity than Germany. So if we can voice our wish, it's really the AIB. So thank you very much for voicing that. So just to spend 3 or 4 minutes, we wanted to bring back the feedback from the buyers which signed our PPAs. Fortunately, they couldn't make it to come here today, so we would like to share their lessons learned offline during the networking break, and just to spend 1 minute on their feedback. So we are speaking about the reasons why the corporate buyers are actually signing the PPAs. And as Zoltan was saying, it seems that some companies are still sitting in the comfortable chairs. But I think it's a pragmatic approach. I mean, if you view a new step in front of you as a risky one, you are conservative. You are deliberating whether you should go to the next step and to start thinking about the Green PPA. So what helps, in our opinion, if the corporate buyers actually talk to each other. Also on this platform, during the coffee breaks, we already met several companies which approach us and ask, what is a PPA? is it easy or is it even doable in Romania? And we believe that actually this event is something which directly contributes to a more renewable electricity in Romania. So what we did with our clients, both potential and the ones which actually signed our PPAs, is we developed a user-friendly approach, how every buyer, and it doesn't matter if they will sign a PPA with us or with some other developers, because in our PPA community, believe it or not, if our competition signs a PPA, we celebrate, because it's a good thing for the Romanian market if there is more and more projects being built. And just to remind you, there was a question whether Romania can have cheaper electricity. There is more than $100 billion waiting for Europe, not only Romania, but for Europe. These $100 billion are waiting. These are investors' money which want to support new projects, be it France or Germany or Romania. And it's up to us in Romania if we want more renewable power. We are of the opinions, and we are engineers, many people in the audience, that renewable projects can be built in the way they don't hurt the grid. They can be designed in a way that actually they can help the grid. And we don't see a way why in 10 years from now, really a new renewable project brings more benefits than actually disadvantages. So just to conclude, one lesson learned for the buyers in the audience, many corporate buyers are installing their own photovoltaic panels on the roof, and this is something which even in Romania is now growing with a pace of 1 gigawatt per year. And then there are in a dilemma whether they can do something more to decarbonize. And what we are showing usually together with our clients is their daily diagram, when the yellow part shows their on-site generation, and we can show them the statistics of, for instance, the wind power. And then the dilemma of a corporate buyer is the price. And you all know now what this price mean and how is the curve called. So actually the buyers are now facing the dilemma, and I think they are not in the comfortable chair, because let's take a blue line as a consumption of a client, and they are having a dilemma. They need to buy something, the electricity, and they already installed the on-site solar. And then how actually can they combine the corporate PPA in a way it all fits together? And I believe the GOOs and the EIB is a solution which will help everybody. So let's hope that in 1 year time from now, we can all meet and say that Romania succeeded in joining European Union in this particular aspect. Thank you very much.